Ladies and gentle cars, today we have the turbo build. Turbo build is complete. I mean, look at that. It's all V-banded. It's alive, folks. I mean, looky there. It's gonna live. I actually can't believe this day has actually come. I really can't, guys. Like, I'm super excited. I'm kind of nervous, yet I've got a few things to do. I've got to weld the bung in here. I got it over there. But, guys, cold side is plumbed up. It's all in there. If you can see it, it is all connected. It all fits. I gotta go to Skinny's tomorrow and I gotta get the pipe, the cold pipe right here. But we're gonna fix this bolt. The alternator broke. I drilled it out of that hole right here. I got it out. I don't know if you can even see that with the video, but anyway, there was a hole right there. I'm gonna scoot it out so it shortened my belt. I gotta get a new belt. Fine. Because now the charge pipe fits so much better. And he built a knurling machine, or a bead roller, to where we can bead roll it instead of weld it. We welded one of those over there. But he was like, you know what, I'm just gonna build one. Vibrant sells one for like 200 bucks, but if you know Kev, what's the fun in making it? So he wants to make this bolt fit. I don't know, I may just jam it in there like it is and leave that, put a spacer on it. It's a head bolt. It's an M10 1.5. It's like Godzilla long. But the other one was a cheap Lowe's bolt that I got from Lowe's, and it broke. And so, thank God it didn't crack my head right there or anything. So, I'm good to go. Man, guys, it's just buttoning this thing up. It's getting the little things connected. And, y'all, she done. I mean, it has been 2 months of solid work, but it's all in. I will connect this pipe. I got the blow off. It's right here on the back side of this guy. You can't see it, but it's kind of right. Boom, right there. And I got to clean up my mess. I got to put the boost gauge on. I've got spark plug wires. I got my snake eaters. They are in there. And so I've got them all wired up. I've got to tune this thing. I've got to get the low dollar vacuum set up, basically. Hook that up. And guys, I mean, it's all she wrote. I'm kind of nervous to fire it up, but it's about time. I got concerned, but you know, everything came together. I was really worried about all of it, but it is alive. So, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, guys. This has been a lot of work. You know, I'm not proud of a lot of these welds. I'm really not. But it come down to just get it done. You know, some of those right there, they're a little better. I had to bang on these, so don't look at those. But, you know, a little better there. I mean, right there you can kind of tell where I connected the pipe. But I don't claim to be a professional fabricator. I've just had fun with the build. I have learned a lot. I cut my teeth on this. And, you know, I'm just kind of amazed that it all came together. I'm really kind of excited. I did this on a budget build. I mean, I made these brackets. I mean, as trashy as that looks, at Skinny's we'll build a spacer for that, make it look real, not just, you know, washers and a bolt. But I mean, he's got a lathe, he's got all the things. It's great to have friends, guys. I got to finish clocking this turbo and tighten these V-bands up. See, it kind of wiggles and jiggles, but I got to tighten the fuel pressure line, or the fuel flow, high pressure fuel. You know, I'm just kind of like, oh my gosh, I really can't believe that it's actually done. So I'm just kind of taking it all in. You know, I've had a lot of comments and people, you know, how's the build going? Thanks for watching, y'all. I mean, this has been a lot of work. You know, this, just all the little stuff. Getting that turbo, drilling the holes. You know, I can change this at a later date. I have 3 of these things. You know, old Thunder. Boom, chuckalaka, old Thunder. Oh yeah, it's 30 degrees outside, and I'm like loving every minute of life. It's 30 degrees. I got the garage door up today. But anyway, so we're done with Wintergeddon, Texas. So, you know, this has been a lot of work, y'all. And I just, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in if you did, you know, and like and share, guys. This is just getting out there, jamming it in, making it happen. That's all that it is. So, you know, it's learning how to weld cast right down there. And, I mean, it ain't necessarily pretty, but, you know, you can't really even see it in the video down there. And so, if you can't really see it, I mean, in person, it doesn't look a whole lot different. But, you know, it's done. And this thing, cage is in, LS swap, turbo, boom. It's all there. I got the alternator fixed. Thank God I noticed that. So one thing that I did is I dropped it down quite a bit because that charge pipe was kind of hitting. So I'll scoot it over for you guys for this video real fast. I'm gonna leave these silicone couplers on. So if you see that in the other videos, if you look, you can kind of tell it was a tight fit. And so now the homemade air conditioner condenser tubes we got, it's gonna fit great. I mean, look at the clearance that I've got in there, and you can kind of see there's a lot of clearance, and so everything's gonna fit. I got my high pressure oil line right there, and I just got to connect my sensors. I think my IAT is going out, and so hopefully we'll get this thing started. I did have a hard time in the prior videos. If you noticed that, it didn't want to start because the Holley Terminator system, you know, it really wants more than 12 volts. My battery was getting low. We cranked on it, and you know, it was struggling. So I made a video on that. It had quite a few likes, so I know some of you've seen that. And so hopefully when I go to crank it over, it'll kick over. But if not, I'll reset the IAC and make sure that it's right and be good and get her cranked over. But you just see how tight everything is. I mean, that radiator tube to the radiator, there's not a whole lot of room there, guys. So, you know, we've got it all done, and I'm just really excited to you know, beat on this thing and see how it does. So hopefully it'll get to make it to the races, and because we got one coming up here pretty quick. We actually have a truck class in Texas, so if you got a truck, you know, you're good to go. And trucks can run with the car classes, and I can run with the truck class. So hopefully this kind of shows you guys what I did. I didn't have to do anything for this cold side at all. I literally, well, I take that back. I did have to get rid of a support, this guy right there that goes from the bumper to the fender. I left the bolt in, boom, but it connects to that bolt right through there, and so it connects right to that bolt right there that I left out. Oh, I put it back in just so I have it. I'll probably go to Skinny's and heat that, bend it, or we'll just make a different one. Yeah, we'll make one. But as you can tell, it fits. I'm going to dump that and get rid of this fuel line right there and dump the exhaust down. I probably should have kicked it straight down, but oh well. It's like right at the firewall. So, you know, I'm like, hey guys, when you look at the firewall, it's right there. So I'm going to extend it just a little bit more, kick it down right in front of the cab mount, right at the ground, and kind of out so that, you know, it just doesn't heat the cab up. But I mean, you see my tires. Now I've got it jacked up a little bit right now, but you know, I went with these Tiger Paw. You know, people are like, you know, good old factory size here, 175, 65, 14, y'all. Yeah. So anyway, ran down to the local JD's tire, got that done. So, you know, there's my bracket. It's gone. you can see where the turbo, it just holds onto those brackets right there. There's 2 of them. There's 3. You can see those 2 right there, and then there's one going to the head. And dipstick tube is in there, right there. You can see that, guys. So I think, you know, I've just got to reroute some lines, make sure nothing's going to get hot, because this thing is going to put off some heat. And I may put a V-band on this guy right about here, because that pipe, it's kind of hard to get out. Oh, got a hole. I kind of pie cut those a little too small. I'm learning pie cuts. You know, you see that. It's not the best. I should have pulled it out, but I should have just cut another bigger one. But I wanted that to go pretty quick. But, you know, I'm learning pie cuts. There's some geometry and there's some forwards to it. But, you know, I got it done. It's done, guys. It's my build. It's mine. I have to look at it. No one else will see it. So, you know, if it were somebody else's, it definitely, things would be a lot different. But, hey, it's mine. And it is what it is. So, you know, everything fits in here. And I'm going to wrap this Rambletron up. So, but yeah, so this will pretty much end all the videos till we go racing. So stay tuned. We're going to have some No Bounty videos coming up when we get there. All the big Texas names will be there. And so, you know, we'll be dealing with all the big names in drag racing. That sun is bright. Yeah, it is. And so, anyway, I got a haircut the other day. Yeah. But Mike Murillo and Scott Taylor, all the guys, they're going to be here. So, Terry Thompson, a lot of the Amarillo guys, small tire guys will be there. So, smoking a little bit. Like I said, it's 30, but, you know, it's hot. It's nice. A lot better than negative 15 and 20. So, I'm enjoying this. So, guys, thanks for tuning in. So, we'll have some videos from No Bounty coming up here March 5th. So, probably take me a little while to get those edited, make them good. And anyway, you guys take care. Be safe out there.